I figured I'd make a little video about this. A little while ago, I bought a Hobbyzone Champ. Of course, that was like the best. There we go. Champ RC car from eBay. It was damaged. I got it off for a pretty sweet little deal. I think it was like 45 bucks or something like that. I've never flown before, but I wanted to get something that was going to be a lot of fun, but I also I wanted to get something I could, you know, bang up and not really feel bad about. First thing you're probably wondering is, why do I have the wing off? I was reading some cool little article online from a guy. You take lighter fluid, you take the wing off, which I didn't do. I'll explain that in a second. You punch these tiny little holes and you get these tiny little earth magnets from China, and you pop them in the holes, and you know, if the wing hits something, either A, obliterating the wing, or B, you know, getting it stuck in a tree and stuff like that if it hits it. If I hit a branch, that should just knock off, and I shouldn't have a lot of damage to the wing. So the magnets, I got a roll of about 100. Took forever to get them though. Comes in a little roll like this, and they're strong. I mean, these puppies are pretty strong. So what I did was instead of just using one, and they're thin. They are very, very, very thin. They're 1 millimeter depth by 3 millimeters wide. I put 2 in each, so I have 16 total. So essentially I should have twice the strength of just one of them. Hopefully this is going to be enough where I can actually take off, and you know, I can actually deal with a a little bit of a gust without the wing flying off. The other modification I did is I widened the battery bay. And like I said, I mean, this isn't, you know, some crazy plane that, you know, I really care about aesthetics and stuff like that. This is a trainer, so I know that this thing's going to be beat, you know, to living hell. I widened the base so we can actually take the bigger 500 mAh batteries. It comes with these tiny little dinky things. It fits very well. Plenty of space on both the left and the right side here. These things are technically only supposed to give you like 5 minutes of flight time. So what I did was I went onto Hobbyzone's site and I got these puppies. And I'll tuck these wires into the hull a little bit. What I also did was I got one of these. I want to have something that I could use on the fly that would charge a little bit faster than that. And I just don't have to worry about batteries. So I spent $8 and I got the dual MTX ones. I can charge 2 of them at the same time. I figured to make a movie out of it because I saw the guy's guide and he sells these like $20 kits, which, you know, if you're looking for a pain-free option, I mean, I guess go for it. This guy in question says, you know, take lighter fluid and, you know, help dissolve all the tape that you see here. I actually went on eBay and I spent $5. I got one of these kits, and it essentially has a whole ton of different sized X-Acto knives. You know, I figured, you know, I'm never going to use a full bottle of lighter fluid, but I might as well, you know, invest it in something I could be using it for something else. The second thing is he advises for, you know, the super glue, the odorless super glue does not melt the foam. I guess, you know, obviously I went ahead and bought it. It's very expensive because it's made for model airplanes and stuff like that. I would probably advise going for it if you want to swing it. If not, you know, I was just thinking about taping over these, you know, just having one thin blade of tape this way and putting them in the respective holes, you know, and obviously doing that in the same on the top. Honestly, I think you'd be able to get away with that. If this glue does not hold, I actually think I'm going to do that. It's just, you know, clear masking tape. Oh, and the other thing I did was I went on Amazon. I bought one of these little things. It's actually a security camera. It's like a hidden little camera thing. The video quality is, I think it's 720 by 480, so it's 480p. Not the greatest, but it's fun to kind of mess around with. It was $8. I figured, what the heck. The only thing that you need to get is a micro SD card. I got a 4 gigger, I think, for like $6. So, you know, give or take, you know, spending 16, 17 bucks with shipping or something like that. Doing it on the bottom where the battery is and just having a piece of tape holding it or something. I figured I'd give some sort of an update and some sort of a video that kind of helped explain, you know, some of the cost-effective measures that I had of kind of modding out your Champ and see what happens.